What are you watching?
I'm watching the track review theme song. Shush.
Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, the internet's busiest music nerd, and I'm going to lay down a quick, hot, raw track review here of the new Joji single Will He. Joji, aka Pink Guy, aka Filthy Frank, aka George Miller, a bit of an artist of multiple mediums, visual and auditory. You guys may know him from his social media and YouTube antics over the years, but as his career on the internet has drawn on, George has found himself releasing more and more music, whether that be under his Pink Guy alias or now under his Joji alias, which he's dropped tracks, loosies here and there over the years under, but now he has a forthcoming EP dropping, and from what I understand, another EP sort of following that up in February, so sort of like sister EPs here of new music. Now, this new track over here, I guess, is a taster of this EP that can be pre-ordered now, and it's an okay track. It hasn't really risen my excitement that much higher than a lot of cuts that I've heard under the Joji name so far. There are elements about it that I like. I like the dreary, very low-key, sad, rainy day piano sample that runs throughout much of the track, the kind of slow-mo, depressing beat that kind of backs all of it. I like the lyrical element of the track too, basically longing for and missing, or basically being sort of interested in the well-being of this person who you used to be intertwined with romantically, I'm imagining. This person is now with another guy, and Joji essentially runs through the track asking, will he play you music like I did? Will he treat you like shit like I did? Basically admitting to fault as to why this person is no longer with him anymore. It's a pretty sad introspective cut, and it seems that as George has gone crazier with his Pink Guy persona and the music on that side of the aisle has sort of gotten more and more just totally whacked, his Joji persona has sort of served as maybe more of like an emotional refuge where not only he can create music that's a little bit more serious in tone, but actually get legitimately sad and I don't know, depressing emotions out there creatively, kind of exercising these depressing demons that he may be dealing with personally. Now, the things that kind of end up hurting the track, in my opinion, are structurally, it's very underwhelming. There's not a lot of peaks and valleys. A lot of the song kind of seems like it's just sort of chasing its own tail a lot of the time, to the point where when the track finally ends, and it's not that long of a cut, I'm just kind of sitting here like, that's it. That's all that's going on. So I think the hooks and the refrains on this thing could have been a bit stronger. There could have been a bit more change up on the instrumental here just to break things up and make it seem like the song has a little bit more to offer. And then beyond that, I think another thing that I just continue to be a little cold on with Joji's music is just the singing, which I think is a little better here than I've heard it in the past. But still, George's singing is just not that passionate, it's not that captivating, which may be part of him playing into the whole depressing and very downtrodden vibe of this music. But there's just something about his singing that seems very, very flat. It's very, very even. It's not exactly biting, or it's not exactly connecting with me in an emotional way. It's a bit of a cold fish, I guess I would say. So again, to recap, lyrically, instrumentally, I think there are a lot of good things that this song has to offer. But when it comes to the build of the track and it comes to the vocal performance here, I'm very underwhelmed, about as underwhelmed as I've been with past material. And I'm just hoping that as he continues to drop more and more music under this name, he gets more ambitious with song structure. He gets more ambitious with his vocal performances because, certainly there is potential there. It's just not fully being capitalized on, I don't think. So those are essentially my thoughts on this new single over here. New EP on the way, as I said, and a sister EP to come next year at some point. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this track and if you're excited or looking forward to this forthcoming project. And I will see you guys in the next one. Transition. Have you given this song a listen? Over here next to my head is a review of the last Pink Guy album. And I will see you guys in the next video. You're the best. Forever?